Audi, boys and girls, we got the big Audi out. It is back. We got all the issues fixed. We actually worked out all the kinks last time it was here at the property. And now we're gonna send it. Let's fire this big girl up, son. Shoo! Last time we were here is more so testing it. I think we fixed all the flaws, all the kinks, and I think we're ready to rock and roll now. But not only do we have the pond and the swamp over there, we also got the mud trails in the back of the property. And dude, honestly, we haven't had a stock four-wheeler get through those since we built them. Last time we were here, I mean, as hard as I could send my Renegade 1000, would not go through them. So those will be fun to see what the big Audi does in them. We had a little bit of some rain yesterday, so things should be slick. I don't know if we've came here and hit the mud first ever. Well, the creek is dry. There's literally no water in it. Now, I don't know what the mud holes are gonna look like. We haven't rode them in a month or so, but hopefully they're deep and nasty. Dude, this thing's almost too big to be a trail bike. I'm having to duck everything. Oh, dude, the first one's got water in it. Hopefully this thing being wide, it's gonna help crawl through. We're definitely gonna do them in two-wheel drive. 100%. This hole looks so small, but I'm telling you, a stock four-wheeler trying to get through this is insane. Like last time, we're hitting everything two-wheel drive until we're stuck.
Okay.
This thing's never been stuck.
That is true.
So we shall see. Definitely going in low. We'll just have to see what happens. I think we'll be fine. I mean, this bike is so big. There's just no way that it... Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. There's so much traction on these naders that's been cut. Oh no. Four-wheel drive. It should crawl out in four-wheel drive. No way it doesn't. You're shitting me, bro. Dude, there's no way. That is insane. All right. Oh, hello. Let's see if the diff lock still works. Which button is it? One's not. One's the arming switch for NOS. The other's blow off. Is it that one? Let's see if diff lock engaged. Well, that's not the diff lock button. Maybe this one is? Might have found another issue. I don't think diff lock's engaging. All right, I'm gonna get out. But we literally have to hop out. Holy shit. Can I even get out in reverse? Why is it so bad? Dude, are you kidding me? I'm a freaking hitter. Oh shit, Bob. Okay, this is where like we gotta get out of this or we're going to get the skid steer. Oh, it did it!
Are you tapping out?
I don't think I'm gonna get through that. I seriously think we're gonna have to reconsider and come back to it.
Braden!
Well, if we get stuck down there and we gotta go get the skid steer anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hit it this way.
Go this way through it? Okay. I cannot believe that. I've never had this four-wheeler struggle that bad. Definitely going in four-wheel. Like a bounty hole, we're starting with our tires in. All right. Holy shit. This thing wants to rip your arms off. Like, these tires are made for mud, and like, it dug. I mean, it's pulling you, son. Let's go to the next one. I'm gonna try to creep in four-wheel, I guess. This one, if you sync up, you are done. This one right here is probably the hardest hole here. I'm gonna bitch you out of what I said. We're gonna go four-wheel drive and see what happens here. Maybe four-wheel drive was a little overkill, but it was spinning them. We'll have to hit that one again. See, that one I never sunk into. The other one I sunk into. Like a four-wheeler this big, trying to get it out of these woods is ridiculous. Yeah, see, the other one we kind of got broke up in two-wheel drive. Where if you start in four-wheel, it just kind of stays on top. So we're taking her out of four-wheel. Oh, you just cannot control this thing. Oh my gosh, that is so nuts. Dude, come on, turn, baby. Might need a little bit of power steering work for these tighter trails. I'm having to do 3-point turns out here. Yeah, I'm literally outside of this hole right now. Yeah, this hole right here won't be no issue. It doesn't fit down the trails worth a shit. At least at riding parks we got big trails, but I might need to come in here and knock some trees out of the way. I'm already so ready to go play in the pond. See, this hole really never got that bad. Tried to more so make it a little swamp, but that didn't really work. And we didn't turn up the mud down here in the bottom. Yeah, this whole bottom's dry. Those other ones are holding water great though. These are definitely gonna dry up this summer. This hole never got bad neither. Might have to come re-dig this one up with a skid steer. Mix it up some. Dude, I can't steer left, but I can steer right for some reason. Might be another kink we gotta get worked. I don't know if this thing's gonna make it through up here. Depends on if it dried out. Let's see, this ain't the deep part. Where's the deep part? Oh, that's it right there. I buried the four-wheeler right here. Definitely going four-wheel drive. I'm gonna try to crawl it out. Oh, it's a beast, bro! It's a beast! Let's go. And that's it for the mud trail. It seems a lot longer when we get stuck 47 times, so we might have to add some mud holes. Tell you one thing, this is not a trail bike. It's a little too big for trails. The power steer is just not good enough to handle these big ass tires and all this extra weight. Yeah, this creek's dry too. The dry season's already here, fellers. Putting this trail right here on the property might be the best trail I've done. So far, honestly, if we can just figure out the power steering, we're solid. Might have to take her in old swampy poo. I have yet to send a four-wheeler really all the way around the deep side because that mud is awful. I'm talking about that's some bad mud. But we're gonna do it today. We got the skid steer, we got some chains. We'll make it happen. So when I bought this place, like the pond's a perfect snorkel pond. This side of the swamp is like good play mud, good play water. But this side of the swamp, the dam side, all of this, super duper deep. It's not even super deep, but it's like 3 foot of water. And then if you dig down, there's no bottom. And I'm telling you, you can dig down as far as you want. There's never gonna be a bottom. So we're gonna go play in it with my $60,000 four-wheeler and see if we can sink it. But we're gonna be easy, okay? We're gonna take her slow. Last thing I want to do is get out here in the middle and dig it over the snorkels. So if we gotta back out, we're gonna have to back out. Oh my gosh, that tire just dug so far down. Oh my gosh, I haven't even started digging yet. Float, baby, come on, let that front end float. Back's floating. That is insane, bro. If I get on it now, I think we'll get some traction. Oh my gosh. Well, like, we're not even out there yet. It's just too deep, dude. Like, that is honestly just too deep. Dude, I'm telling you, that is too deep.
I didn't know it was that bad.
But like, I was like sitting here, the tires rotated a half turn and it went to here. And I don't think there's a bottom at all. I think if you dug it out, you can make it 8 foot deep if you wanted.
Not going in there again.
I probably will go in there again. But we need to like, this motor's like 12 grand or 15 grand or something like that.
I mean, not going in there with that bike.
Yeah, so I put a snorkeled Honda in there, real tall snorkel, and I'm telling you, it just dug and dug and dug and dug and dug. Friggin' nuts. But I'm gonna hammer down this side of the swamp a little bit because this mud over here is definitely better than over there. And we gotta test the four-wheel drive. This is more like bounty hole type stuff that they're doing nowadays. You don't see as much deep water in the bounty hole racing stuff like we did back in the day. And honestly, man, it's for the best. As much as we all loved watching people sink bikes, the owners of the bikes were sick of it, man. Four-wheel drive. Let's make sure this four-wheel drive's gonna work in this mud hole just fine. I guess we'll shoot it to the left of the tree. We'll give it a try. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's a steep bank. I don't remember the bank being that steep. See, like that side of the swamp ain't nothing. Nothing you're gonna sink a bike in anyway. We got on plane right there and was skimming for sure. Got up on that little island and we got that speed going. It was staying on top. We need to get some dang street tires, baby. Oh, we haven't even put NOS to it. When we put NOS to this thing, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, that was skimming. Yeah, we were on top, 100%. We need to work on the power steering. I don't know if we need to switch it with a factory Can-Am or if they're making aftermarket stuff for it now.
Gotta replace.
That was the other bike. Oh, it was this bike. Dude, I want to take it in the deep side, but it'll sink this bike. I'm telling you, it'll sink it. If you have like a side-by-side on like 60s or something, like that son of a, I'm telling you, if you put a side-by-side on 60s in there, it's going to the fucking snorkels. I guarantee it damn near. So if anybody's got a side-by-side on 50s or bigger and you want to take it in there, holler. We'll put it to the test and see if I'm correct, but I think I'm correct. I don't think that sumbitch has no bottom. All right, let's hit the pond. We'll do a practice lap in the pond. So far, literally everything on the bike, we fixed the linkage issues, we sealed up the belt box. Everything seems to be great right now. Let's just take her slow. Do a little depth check, baby. I mean, it's a perfect height whenever you're on stock four-wheeler, so it shouldn't be too bad on this big bitch. Yeah, this ain't bad on this four-wheeler at all. But dude, I'm moving with such speed because of these tires. I'm not even really trying to go fast. Woo! So I want to see without NOS. Now we're doing no NOS right now with no bottle. Can this thing skim? Last time we tried this, we broke a front axle pretty damn quick. But like, let's say it's supposed to be a bounty bike, right? Say you're gonna hit a bounty hole, kind of a water hole. You know, you're starting like this far from the water. So our tires are at the top of the drop off. 4-wheel drive. There you go. It stayed on top for a little bit. Not a crazy long time, but it stayed on top for a little bit. Now I want to play the game is like, okay, what's 10 foot away from the water line or 20 foot away from the water line? What's it gonna do? No problems out of 4-wheel drive yet. That's really good. All right, this is a good distance away from the water. All right, and to go. No, it didn't really help. I say we got definitely a hell of a lot further than a stock four-wheeler or like a factory Renegade XMR or something, but it didn't give me a whole lot extra. See how fast we can get this thing to run through the water. It's almost too deep to try to get speed here. What a bad biatch! Ah, I love this thing. Put her in low, 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, that kind of skimmed her out. I couldn't imagine what you could do like hitting something full speed, but the steering kind of wigs me out on a bike this big. But I just feel like you could definitely, something could happen and it's gonna take the handlebars out of your hands. Straight rip them out. So I mean, this thing's making a lot of power, baby. Should we see how high it handles in 4-wheel drive? I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I'm not gonna get on the throttle too heavy until it's free to turn in the water. Yeah, low's probably the move unless we're getting really high speeds going. Did he take is my foot? Uh-oh, what was that? That didn't sound good. I'm trying to find my foot brake. There's no way we broke something right there. Did it just pop out of gear? All four are spinning. Get under the shade tree. Here's the test we need to do. Let's cut her off. This is arming switch, which for some reason isn't working because it's slam full of mud. This is to spray. So this has got to be diff lock. No, it's handling great. We need to fix that though. But diff lock isn't working. We're gonna have to figure that one out. Dude, that diff in this thing, it's like a $3,000 diff for diff lock. Yeah, $3 grand just for diff lock on this front end. Oh! Hello there. What is this to? Is that headlights or is that my diff lock? There's water in my airbox. How much water? Let's see how much water is in my airbox real quick. See if it's something we need to actually fix. Oh, dude, it was literally just a cap full. That's awesome. So this bike's good, dude. Well, guys, the Outlander is back. The big Audi is good. There's some very, very minor stuff we need to change. A, diff lock. B, plug in the headlights. C, I'm saying letters as I'm holding numbers. We gotta tighten that snorkel up for the belt box. But dude, belt box is sealed, linkage is holding. It sounded like it popped out there for a second last lap into the pond, but I mean, it's nothing worth messing with. But the axles didn't break, which is huge. The mud in the back. We're gonna come here one day and the goal is to get it stuck. But dude, you get this stuck in one mud hole, no foiler is ever going through that shit again. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. You guys know I've been in this whole YouTube thing for a long time, and this bike has been with me for a long time, because I bought it in 2020, I think. 2019, 2020, so it's like 4 years. But think about it, I've held onto a foiler for 4 years. Are you kidding me? Dude, we go through brand new Can-Ams in like a month. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe. We'll catch y'all on the next one.